Okay, the another story that I'd like to share, it's the Tamer. She attempted suicide last week. I think there were a lot of reports, especially a lot of blogs were reporting on that. So Tamer, she's Tony Braxton's younger sister, and she's been on the Real, the Family, what Brixton, their show, and Tamer and Vince. I think a lot of us know her from those shows, especially the Tamer and Vince. I mean, their house was like huge, and sometime last year, or it's been 2 years now, they decided to separate legally, but not like get an official divorce. I mean, from the life that she was living with Vince, that was like for me, their house, guys, you should have seen it on the show. That was like a proper mansion, like a proper rich people life. And all of us always saw Tamer as this aggressive person, annoying person, and Vince the quiet one. But I think last year, I think Tamer's mom was interviewed by TMZ or something, where she said Tamer was being, abused by Vince. That she's happy the marriage ended, and I feel like an older woman and someone who's mature would not make up, those rumors for something. Like for me, it made me look at Vince in another way, that you know what, we really didn't know the guy. I mean, he's the guy who was in charge of her career when she was, popping and had singles on the chart. So for me, I think it has to do with the situation with Uvens. And I know other people are saying that it has to do with Illuminati shit, because she referred to herself as being a slave to the master or something like that. But I don't know. So I'm analyzing it, based on what I've watched on TV, and based on, how I've followed Tamer. So I'm just, if you have friends who are strong, check on them, because I think the Tamer thing, it just hits home to a lot of us, a lot of people who are suffering with, depression and, mental illness, especially this time. You have to check on your loved ones. It's not something, I know other people think, how can she do this? It's not like it's like a disorder. It's not something that she has control over. So let's just educate ourselves on what that means before we make assumptions or something. And we're all entitled to our own opinion, like, who cares? But I think let's just do a lot of research, because when it comes to mental health, a lot of people, they feel it's not something they can shake off. But we're praying for her, and hopefully